to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Wake up, America! It's time for the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY.com, West Palm Beach's #1 internet radio station. Here's your host, the Pipeman.
Turn the fuck up, ready or not, we gon' burn this place till the everything goes. Turn the fuck up, ready or not, we gon' burn this place till the neighbors gonna come. You're gonna follow the process. When a bitch you want to stay back, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. HotBox can't always bring all the violence people.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman, W4CY Radio at Welcome to Rockville, and I'm here with
HotBox.
I love it. I love it. And fuck, you're here at the HotBox in Daytona Beach, Florida, and you just
hell
played Welcome to Rockville, man.
Oh, hell yeah. This was a fucking dream come true, man.
And thank God you had to play now, because if you played later, you would have died. It would have been so hot.
Yeah, we were working at in rehearsals with the ski masks and everything, so we get used to it. And we came from Israel, south of Israel. It's hot like that anyway,
Yeah,
so
pretty much hot like that.
yeah. So
Yeah,
we kinda
you're used to it, right?
Yeah, we used to it.
Is it humid there, too, where you're from?
Depends where, but yeah, there's we came here, it was like, it's Israel.
That's funny, because I just spent the last 3 months in Costa Rica, and I live in Florida. And I came back, I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool here in Florida. So, did it blow your mind that there would be that kind of crowd this early in the day of a festival to play?
Well, I expected less, actually. I thought it's going to be
Exactly.
like people, because I know a couple of our homies also flew from Israel to see us here. So I know they hype people up, but they told us even before they speak about us, people already knew us. So when I saw the amount of people, I was like, damn, but I mean, we did everything so people will know that perform here. And this festival is so great that people actually wake up really early to see music, even bands they don't know, and they so down with it. Shit, man. I mean, that's what we needed. And hopefully, luckily, it's actually happened. People showed up. Fucking first band. It's not the main stage, but people showed up and be like, damn, supported and mosh, jumped and everything. And I'm grateful for being here. I think all of us is for us, we came from South Israel. I say first show I ever played was in a bomb shelter, man.
Wow.
So from a community bomb shelters in Israel when I was a fucking kid to playing Welcome to Rockville and next week Sonic Temple.
Right?
It's shit, man. And we're touring right now, so we have the Broadcast tour going right now because we are a broadcast band right now. Yeah. So if you want to donate, please donate to number 805-806-7854 and 51. Yeah, 51. He wants the money. But yeah, I mean
Even better, you guys have a badass merch shop on the web.
Oh, hell yeah.
So we should talk about that, because the only way bands like you survive, or any bands nowadays, buy their merch. You got to support them.
Yeah, and most of it is on the road is even better, because come see a show, buy tickets, and buy merch, because for us it's not only about the money, it's also about growing our family, our hooligan families all over the globe, and specifically here in the US, because we moved from Israel 7 months ago. We basically
Really?
throw everything, we broke, me and Flip, we broke up with our girls, we sold everything, all of us took a pension out and just left everything behind with no coming back, as a statement also for ourselves. There's there is no way back. It's either make it or it's either make it or
You know what I love about that? Because I'm also a motivational speaker, and I always teach that the only way that you can succeed is if you have nothing to fall back on. Because when you do, you always do fall back on.
Plan B.
You have no other choice but to move forward.
Yeah, it's like staying in touch with your ex. It's kind of the same.
Yeah, exactly. I try to stay away from them.
Yeah. I mean,
Sometimes they follow me around these festivals.
Hey, that's not bad. I mean, look, we could, shit.
Yeah, but then there's so much new out there in the festival. So,
True.
I have to tell the people running media, I'm like, don't let any of these people near the media tent.
Have a bodyguard who's slamming them.
I have a list.
Shit. Carol, is you? No, you can't come here.
So, what? Well, let's start with what was the music scene like in Israel when you first started?
Oh, well, we started basically when we started as a band. Nobody actually wanna take us playing live because we were like in buttfuck nowhere in the south, and like most of the shows going in the center. So every time we like write into a band, let's play together, was like, how many people can you bring? And we're like, none, because we're a new band and we're from buttfuck nowhere. So it's like, nah, that's cool, we don't need you. So we decided that fuck that, and like we always do, we bought a GMC Safari, a van, 92. This like it was a fucking tank. More, I don't know how much in miles, but he already have like 500,000 kilometer on like on the engine.
About 200 miles.
Yeah, already
Wow.
like, gone. But that motherfucker drove as a beast, and we bought generators and like we bought equipment and start performing street shows. And at first we like performing in skate parks and nobody really noticed us. Like it's like playing while people just skate. But eventually,
Which that's a cool gig.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think.
like, it's
I'd be
cool.
there.
yeah, I mean, like it's really cool. But in the same time, we were like, okay, we're just gonna do it everywhere. So we drove from Haifa, which is north, to Beersheba, to Arad, Tel Aviv, everywhere, even like in the territories, and play like random shows in random cities, until like we got a little bit hype, and bands, well, I want to get on this too. So we started to perform, like make little small events in the middle of streets or like alleys, you know, until cops showed up. They gave us fines for that. We had a lot of problems with that until we decided we're gonna do our own festival. We did two of our own big festivals. The
that's
first
cool.
one, it was in the middle of a desert next to like
Political prison.
political prison.
Wow.
That's the
Across-
first time that the band performed with the masks, by
Yeah.
the way.
Really?
Yeah, it was the first time. We
What?
just,
So what prompted that? Was it because you were at prison? You didn't want any of the prisoners to know who you?
It's more of our first vocalist. Well, the band have like two peers of. So we had a different vocalist and a bassist. Shout out to Six and Size 2, aka Old Soul. But when we had them with us, it was like really different. When we found Danny, we changed. We split up for a year, and then we started a band all over. So for us, the band is like 5 years old basically since Danny came, because we rewrote all our songs. We transfer all our music and recorded all of our old songs and new songs. So, but back in the days, our first vocalist was arrested for armed robbery, and he stayed in jail. So when he got out, it was like, and we started performing, was like, you know, it's a stick-up thing. Because we don't try to be like Slipknot, let's say. Slipknot have their own kind of, you know, creepy, cool thing. But we trying to be like, you know, it's more like, you know, hooligans. Because we never claim to be gangsters. Because every time, oh, you're a gangster? No.
Yeah, no face, no case.
Yeah, it's more of this, like no face, no case. We always stay with a mask most of the time since the show starts until everybody out. So for us, it was like more of a hooligan thing and like more of a stick-up thing than just trying to be creepy or like, you know, the dark thing.
I get that, because when you guys walk back here, I was going to just walk up and tell you, you do realize this is a cashless festival. Nobody has any money you can steal
Well,
from them.
You don't know that. I saw a couple of... first of all, I know where they're holding the money because they're paying for bands. So you don't know that, first of all. Because we're getting money. So if we're getting money, other bands get money. Hey, this is the Jewish mind, man. I'm thinking about money. Eh?
Right. I love it. You know, it's funny, too. I'm looking at one of your tattoos, which shows me that you're totally committed.
Yeah, we all have it.
You all have it.
Yeah,
Oh,
even
now I
our
know.
bassist.
Now I know you're totally
Yeah.
committed. And there's another reason with the tattoo I know you're totally committed is because, okay, it's funny. My daughter just did birthright, like
Oh, really?
not last summer, but the summer before, and she came back to me. And one of the things she said is, "Dad, it's not true that you can't get tattooed when you're a Jew."
Yeah, all of like fucking Israel are tattooed. You have all of them. They're for Israel. There's a team. Tito is from here, but like Orlando, but here, you know.
Yeah, so I grew
Shout
up
out
in the
to Tito.
generation. I grew up in a generation like, you can't get
Yeah.
tattooed. You won't get buried in a Jewish cemetery, and because of the Holocaust and all that. And then my daughter, she basically told me what Israelis were telling her. I'm like, well, see, that just goes to prove you really have to go someplace to know what it's like, you know?
That's for sure. I mean, like, when we came here first and we start playing shows, I mean, like, there's always, like, you know, different political views. But when you talk to people, you just understand they've never been there. They
Right.
don't know any people from Israel, nobody. Like, and they have that opinion. They took from TikTok or whatever, and they just brainwash about like go meet somebody, talk to them, or go to Israel, and you see that it's basically like here, but here's on steroids because it's all big and shit. But like people there, most of them are nice. Well, you know, everywhere you have assholes, but like
We got plenty of assholes here in Florida.
yeah,
Trust
I mean,
me.
like we have all diversity of like different nations. Like it's all a
lot
big.
of nationalities and a lot of different from all over the world, from every Arab country, from every European country, from Asia, basically everywhere in the world. And it's just a 70-year-old country, 75, and so diverse. Every 10 years you get new people that come from Africa, Europe, doesn't matter. It's a cultural hub.
I love it.
You grow in it. You meet a lot of people, and there's a lot of difference, but at the same time, everybody's willing to work together, which is amazing. Like, you see that.
I love hearing that. See, that's the stuff I want to hear, not the bullshit that we're
Yeah,
fed.
I mean, like, I think what we happy to do, because we never, and like, at least me as a person, I never thought I'm gonna be representative of Israel. But playing here in Rockville with the only Israeli band that play here ever, like, since this whole festival ever
I didn't
existed,
know that.
with the first metal band.
You know, you're not my first Israeli interview ever.
Really?
No.
But like as a metal band, like I don't really know other metal bands who play here before us. And even though like I'm really happy we have the honor to represent the people from Israel, but we are far from representing the political like
Isn't that the
situation.
truth of everything, though? See, I love that you're saying that because it's the same thing here in the States. Our political shit is bullshit. My viewpoint is they're all on the same team.
Hell
It
yeah.
ain't mine.
Of course.
Okay? And why are they dividing us? And, like, we should all have our own opinions and be able to get along. And
Hell
not-
yeah, we're just humans, man. All
Exactly.
humans. So yeah, so for us, like the people from Israel, the metal scene in Israel is amazing. Like the talented bands that play there every fucking night have so much talent. I promise you, sometimes they have more talent than people that play like in big festivals, man.
Nice.
Like we can name you so much bands who play in like small venues only because in Israel, if they like had like publicity done right, they will be big as fuck. And I think in Israel you have a lot of talented musicians that just nobody know about. So this is like we moved here because we knew that if we want to go big, we're gonna have to come here. Man, we did it all. Like in Israel, we played the biggest venues. We did all DIY. We did like a last show in Israel when we arrived to the we pull up to the venue in a cop car, handcuffed with cops. Like we did kabuki. Yeah. We did. Yeah. I wanted to say bukaki, but yeah. We did the bukaki. Yeah. We did a kabuki. Everything by ourselves. My ex saw us like this big old curtain, like 7 meters or 9 meters, and we dropped it like by hand pulling, but still worked, man. And we did it all by ourselves. But you understand that no matter what you're gonna do there, you're gonna still work your day job, and eventually, we don't want to do it. We want to.
And you got to expand no matter where you're from. Like, you have to expand out of your area, and that's what you're doing now.
Hell yeah.
How did Danny even discover you? Because he always discovers bands. He's amazing at it. And the fact that you're the first Israeli band to play Welcome to Rockville, how'd that happen?
Well, it was through our manager, which is a booking agency, who just like wrote to him and tell him like, I have this band. What do you think about them? And it was like, I have those 2 festivals. Let's put them out. And it was really like more
Wow.
of like reaching out kind of thing.
But you must be freaking good because
Yeah, of course. I
how
don't think,
many
like-
bands reach out to Danny Wimmer and how many actually get
well,
on the
he also
festival?
saw our show, and he's such a nice guy. He saw our show. You don't think it's him? Him. I think, yeah. Well, I don't remember names right now, so I'm just out of the show. But no matter whoever like make this happen, he saw a show because it was like I the one who put you in. Sorry if you listen to this interview, we didn't want to hurt you like that, but. But for real, like, and he told us, yo, guys, you did like fucking great and keep doing it because it's amazing. And, next year, hopefully we get more than 2, but I see that most of them get 2 festivals each time. But hey, like for me, it's like, there was like a dream come true, man. Like I pictured this in my mind
Nice.
back in home when I was in Israel. So,
Yeah, let us cook.
yeah, man, this shit is fucking hot.
Yeah, right?
Oh, wow.
So, tell everybody what else you have going on after Sonic Temple, what they have to look out for, how they reach out to you on your socials, on your merch store, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so we right now, as we say in our broadcast tour, basically a little explanation why we call it that the broadcast tour. So when we started the tour, our booking agency gave us like a 1 week notice. It was like, yo, I mean, like, will you go into this tour? Because we're trying to understand. And we're like, yeah, you go on the tour. And we're like, okay, it's just 1 week. And we sit down in our, because we live together, all of us. We share the same apartment. Me and Flip live in the same room. We have a dog, Tamir, our camera guy, live with us. And we're sitting down and thinking like, okay, we don't have the budget to do that, but we ain't gonna pull out. So we call our homie Johnny, which is like one of our friends we met in one of the underground show we did in LA, and we asked him like, do you have like a van or something? So I have a pickup truck. I was like, we're gonna tour in a fucking pickup truck.
Nice.
And so we call our homie Jim, and we took Jim, and we took Johnny, and he also rapper, check Jim Wavy on all platforms. And we took him, Johnny, and we just put everything in the back of the pickup truck and start driving. We drove 14 hours for the first show all night. We played Colorado, Idaho, and Utah, and we sold out on our merch like in the first show, which was our rent money that we didn't have and like bills money. So like basically we got out of the bad situation only because of the music, and that's like a big like sign for us that if we're gonna keep doing it right, we're just gonna make it. So we started a broadcast tour. This is the part 2 of it. We have Welcome to Rockville today. Then on the 13th, we have we could play in Cleveland with Hyro the Hero, which is touring right now.
That's going to be a badass show.
Yeah. And day after this, we're going to, in the 14th, we play Michigan.
Am I the hero?
Yes, Am I the Hero. Check our social media on Instagram for all the cities because I'm really bad in pronouncing them. Yeah, Frendale. You see, we need Americans to pronounce it.
Right?
Yeah.
Battle Creek?
Hell yeah. So it's Cleveland, Ohio, and Frendale, Michigan. And then we're going back to Columbus to play Sonic Temple. Then we go to Michigan again to play a headline show, which is cool that we are starting. How again? Grand Rapids. See, we need Jim, get over here. Tell all all the names, man.
He's got it down.
Hey, man, he's our American Israeli friend, so homie. And then we go in, we have 3 days off, and we start again. We go Michigan, New York, Pennsylvania twice, and ended up in Michigan again, I think. So this whole thing, and then we go go Phoenix, Vegas, and 4 shows in LA. So
Well, you've made it once you got to Vegas. I mean,
we're gonna have strippers, man. Of course we made it.
right?
Yeah, the show.
You can't do an American tour without Vegas.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Yeah.
So close.
Yeah, we drove through Vegas when we went to Utah, and we were like, damn, we have to stop. So we just stopped there, like, eat in and out and went. But it was like, damn, man.
Yeah, it's
We went to a casino. We didn't play because broadcast too, you know.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't want
right.
to be broke more than we are right now. So, but yeah, hell yeah. I mean, like, we're selling merch, and that's what actually help us paying the bill. Because no matter how hard we're going to work in or like, on our day jobs, it ain't gonna fucking close the month because LA is expensive, and
Yeah.
we sold out most of our merch, so we did like a new patch of merch just for this part 2, and we're selling it. We're selling merch online and everywhere we can. So yeah, if you are in one of those cities, check our Instagram. All the dates are there in the post. It's pinned in, so you can check the first post and see us play and come buy merch, say hello, and take photos. We sign in everything from titties to, I don't know, whatever, dicks, whatever you need. Hey,
You're an all opportunity band.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever the fans need, you're there
Shit.
for them.
Hey, it's a family, man. We're growing our family.
And speaking of families, I hope your families and friends are great over in Israel. What do they think of you coming over here to do this?
Well, we have a lot of support, if you want to say.
Yeah. Well, it's not only big for us, it's also big for everybody in Israel because it's literally a glass ceiling and we broke it. And now that this is happening, a lot of bands, at least from my perspective and the people I talk to, really at least take inspiration from it. And we would love to see more our people and more Israeli bands that are super talented, like really insane amount of talent, and come here and take stages like Sonic Temple and Welcome to Rockville. And yeah, we got a lot of love, we got a lot of support. People actually follow us and are interested in our day-to-day, because for them living a dream.
Yeah.
And for us, it's our life. So it's fucking insane.
I love it. Yeah, man. I'm so glad you're here at Welcome to Rockville because forget everything else we talked about. Your music is badass. So, and badass live show. Everybody's got to check you guys out, follow you on socials, check out your shows. My favorite merch that you have in your store are the shorts.
Oh,
those are cool as hell.
It's basically all of our merch is like it's more of a hip hop thing. We're working with street art community, like artists from UK to Indonesia, Israel a lot, and it's more like supporting artists. So we're like most of our merch made up by one of the sickest calligraphy artists in Israel. His name is Gofo, and the other one is Jock, German, which they collaborate with us multiple times. They did the grinders, the wheat trays, the shorts, a couple of shirts. Yeah, they tattoo us. We have tattoo, like they insane. Like we have so much talent in Israel, from music to tattoo artists to like break dancers, whatever you want. So we're trying to work with street artists and try to put that street culture back again in business. Like from whatever we were, we already collaborate with Awake Skate Shop, which is located in Lansdale. Lansdale, how you say it, Jim? No, there's no Porterville. No, it's above Porterville a little bit. Linsday, I think, something like that. Well, sorry, forgive us. I'm from Israel. I don't have to know your names, but I mean like, we collaborate with Awake Skate Shop. They endorse us with all of those clothes, and just part of I think the culture, because basically I think street artists and street like music supposed to.
I think it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, because we like have that vibe, and we came from the street. Like we play street shows as first fucking shows, and I think it's like a must. So we're working with them, and they did an amazing job. So the shirts are made by German, Jock, which is right now I think in Canada, and the merch we're selling right now is by Gofo. But we have like our logo.
Have you read the description of the shirts?
I don't think I did read them.
I'm in charge of.
Oh, I gotta hear that now.
You should check the description.
Yeah, I'm working really hard to describe our vibe in every fucking.
I can't believe I missed that because I usually. So you gotta tell us about that.
No, man, you get in the site and you read it.
All right, so, and all the listeners have to too. That they can't listen to my show anymore until they go do that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So go to hotboxmerch.com. Check out your new gear.
Yeah, hell yeah. And that's it. I mean, like, we're trying to work with much as artists that we can. They become our family most of the time. From the crew we have in here in the Welcome to Rockville, which most of the people we met because we work with them or because of our music. And it's amazing because, like, you surround yourself with the right people, you get in somewhere,
That's right. That is, I've always believed that. You got to surround yourself with the right people to go in the right direction. So, and you guys are definitely doing it, especially being here at Welcome to Rockville. And, man, I can't wait to see a lot more of you. You need to be on every Danny Wimmer Festival.
Oh, hell yeah. If you hear that, Danny Wimmer, please.
There it is. Israel representing right here.
Yeah. What?
Thanks a lot, guys, and thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.